Hi, and welcome to the Bible Tribe with Seeing Deep Ministries, where we see deep in a shallow world and overcome the battles of the mind with the Word of God. Sometimes we are too easily satisfied with lesser things, and sometimes we are never satisfied. The struggle in the flesh to find satisfaction from the creation rather than the Creator is endless. Only God satisfies the soul He created. We're reading today from 2 Corinthians 5 and 6, and the verse of the day is 2 Corinthians 5, verse 2. For indeed in this tent we groan, longing to be clothed with our dwelling from heaven. In context, okay, bear with me here, but I'm going to read a larger context, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 1 through 10. For we know that if our earthly tent, which is our house, is torn down, we have a building from God, a house not made by hands, eternal in the heavens. For indeed in this tent we groan, longing to be clothed with our dwelling from heaven. Since, in fact, after putting it on, we will not be found naked. For indeed we who are in this tent groan, being burdened, because we do not want to be unclothed, but to be clothed, so that what is mortal will be swallowed up by life. Now he who prepared us for this very purpose is God, who gave us the Spirit as a pledge. Therefore, being always of good courage, and knowing that while we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord, for we walk by faith, not by sight. But we are of good courage, and prefer rather to be absent from the body, and to be at home with the Lord. Therefore we also have as our ambition, whether at home or absent, to be pleasing to Him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may receive compensation for his deeds done through the body, in accordance with what he has done, whether good or bad. Friends, this is not heaven here, but people get mad at God when life is not perfect or we suffer. This groaning Paul speaks of is this longing in our souls for perfect in a disappointing world. It was placed there by God so we would long for Him. He's the only perfect in this world. No one likes discomfort or groaning, but do we see the cause of the groaning? Only Jesus can satisfy. We were not made for this world, but for Him. I chose the key word longing, which is the Greek word epipatheo, and it means to desire greatly, to pursue after, to long for and after. The thought of the day, only God satisfies the soul He created. And application, friends, when we recognize that we are discontent or discouraged or disappointed, it is an alarm for our souls that our compass is pointed towards self rather than to God. When we long after God and His Word, we will never be disappointed. Go with God and His precious Word, friends. Tune in tomorrow as we head back into the book of Exodus.